Welcome to day 2 of the Disney Fantasy.
Número dos.
So we've already had breakfast, went to Cabanas this morning. The good part for us is our little one wakes up at 6 or 6:30, so we have no problem making it to the breakfast buffet pretty early. It was solid. I mean, I actually really kind of enjoyed their breakfast buffets. Disney has stations that are kind of like mixed throughout it. Stop in, get the things you want, and move on. What I found being the first day of the cruise, there's a lot of the Disney noobs who just go to the very beginning of the buffet and create a huge line. What I do, especially on the first day, is go to the back part of the buffet that actually faces the back of the ship. There you're going to go ahead, and there's usually nobody there because nobody knows it exists yet, and you've got a little bit of, sometimes you can find some extra goodies back there. This morning they had steak, so I had the steak. I was actually pretty impressed for buffet steak. I'd still hit it with some A1 sauce, so you know it's not like steakhouse steak, but for breakfast buffet steak, it's pretty darn good. What'd you end up getting?
I went with my tried and true eggs Benedict, which I was happy that the eggs, if you watch previous videos, they were actually runny in the middle, so really like that. And then I had something a little bit different. I got the yogurt. They have a ton of yogurt toppings, so that was really, really good. I think that I will go back and get that again, more of a lighter breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast overall was a win. Big surprise coming later in the cruise. We cracked the code as to when you're gonna get Mickey churro waffles. Yes, the churro waffles. The ultimate of Mickey waffles. Keep watching, see which video we give you guys the secret. Today is a sea day, and we're not really big for hanging out at the pool, at least on the ship. If you watched some of our last videos, you know we're a huge fan of hanging out at things like Stormalong Bay, but cruise ship pools get, as Catherine likes to call them,
people soup.
Yeah. Instead, we decided to go ahead and take advantage of some of the activities. What did we end up doing today?
Last night I went on to the Navigator and I went ahead and just starred everything that looked like something we would be interested in. There was coloring time down in the D Lounge, so we went to that. She had fun.
It didn't keep her super entertained for long. Thankfully, in the D Lounge, they have windows with little seats that she can climb into. That was key for her.
Then after that, there was a dance party in the tube. It was fun, and it wasn't crowded, and it gave her the opportunity to just run, and it was fun music and fun lights all over the floor. Then after that, we went to Toddler time in Andy's room in the kids club area, where parents can go with their toddler-aged children. She really enjoyed that as well, being able to just freely play. So then after that, we went up to the front and just asked her if she would want to go into the regular kids club area, and she willingly said yes and went right in.
I think one of the keys for having a little, like you said, is going to the toddler time prior to dropping them off at the kids club. So we went to toddler time, she got to play with the counselor and some other kids, and then right as we were about to leave, she goes ahead and decides, yep, I'm ready to go to the kids club. And that little girl knew what a magic band was, and she's like, bam, bam, she was smashing that thing, saying, all right, I'm time to get in, I'm ready to go in here, go play in the kids club. The counselor had to chase after her and remind her that she needed to go ahead and wash her hands. We're now enjoying deck 4 with a couple of drinks. Cheers to successful parenting. I ended up with another gin and tonic. Pro tip, if you're someone who likes to drink gin and tonic or vodka and soda, if you go ahead and get a double, it's 50% off the second shot.
And if you're someone like me who likes the fruitier kind of rum-based drink, the drink of the day is your go-to.
$6.50, hard to beat. We're gonna enjoy deck 4 for a little bit. Deck 4 is our favorite spot. Unfortunately, I heard that the new ships don't have this deck anymore, promenade deck, I guess. I'm not a cruise expert, so I'm gonna call it a promenade deck. I may be way off base, but it's the deck that runs around the middle of the ship, because what we have next on the agenda is the daytime Aladdin show. These daytime shows are perfect for when you have a little one who's not quite able to stay up for the shows when you take early dining. We wish they had more of these daytime shows, because very often, even with early dining, we didn't get out of the dining room till close to 7:30. Tonight's dinner is at Enchanted Garden, one of my favorite restaurants on the Disney Cruise Line, mostly thanks to the seafood option. Here's a pro tip for parents with little kids. On the first dinner on your cruise, ask your server for a bowl of fresh fruit at the beginning of every meal. They'll make sure the bowl is at your table when you guys arrive. One final tip for parents. If you want to make your stay just a little bit more special,
ask your stateroom host for the character sheets. Disney has a limited amount on each cruise, so if this is something you'd like, make sure to check with them early. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this helpful, please give us a like, and click on the playlist here to follow along with the rest of our Disney Fantasy Cruise.